What up, guys?
Welcome back to our channel. This is Sherry.
And this is Sid.
And if you're watching our channel for the first time, we make videos about our life in Canada. We love to share our experiences as new immigrants in this new country.
So it's been like close to 2 years that we've been here in this country. And through our experience, we like to share them through our Instagram and our YouTube channel. So we've got a lot of love and support through both these channels. Although we started YouTube in 2020, but still we have so many subscribers out there who keep reaching out to us on Instagram as well and on YouTube. So let's talk about today's video.
Yes. So this video is going to be about how our passion for blogging became a side hustle for us last year. So when we started blogging, it was just an interest, a combined interest of both of us. So Sid loves eating food, exploring new places, he loves to travel, and I love storytelling. So that was a combination which really helped us convert this into a side hustle for us. So we are going to talk about it because we get a lot of queries and messages from upcoming and fellow bloggers on Instagram that how we grew in 2020 and what has been our strategy overall, and also how do we keep ourselves motivated. So let's talk about all of that and let's give you few ideas and tips on how to be passionate about whatever you like to do in life.
So we are going to talk about some tips and tricks which will help fellow bloggers and upcoming bloggers how they can probably pursue their passion and step ahead in their journey towards having a successful page with probably more followers or engagement or whatever you love most. And for people who are away from their families and feel lonely at times, because I know that it feels really depressing at these moments when you don't have anyone around, and if you have a hobby or a passion which you can pursue, it will help you a lot.
So let's talk about some of the common factors in 2020 during pandemic and how we took them to our advantage. So let's go. So first thing is boredom. That was one thing which was viral when pandemic started. Everybody was bored in the house, and we even had those viral videos of bored in the house, bored in the house. But honestly, for us, we had no time to be bored at all.
In fact, we worked more than ever for this, and we kept on thinking of new ideas for our blogging page, how we can bring new concepts, new ideas to the page so that it doesn't look stagnant.
Exactly. In fact, trends like Dalgona Coffee, playing Ludo, or TikTok videos on Savage Love, we did all of that and posted on our Instagram page. So we used the trends and kept ourselves busy, and we were not bored at all and kept going each day.
So at this point of time, our Instagram grew from 500 to 700, and by end of March, we had reached our 1K milestone.
And that was the happiest moment of that year for us, because honestly, we never thought 1K people would be following us, doing things we like to do. Initially, we were exploring a lot of places around Toronto, and we were posting them on our page. But when pandemic stuck, there was not a lot of to explore outside your home. So what we started doing was we started making food at home, doing different activities at home, and sharing that with the world. I think that was one thing which connected us with the audience. 1K was a milestone which has been the most special one for us till date. So the second thing is being lonely during the pandemic. Initially, we really enjoyed being away from the world because for the past few months, we never actually had that time for each other. Before pandemic, I was in India, Siddharth was already in Canada, and when I came here, I got a job and I started working. So we had really less time to be there with each other. So when pandemic happened, we were at home all the time working from home. But when after 5, we were done with our work, we never actually sat and got bored or thought about what will we do in our life. But what we really did was we built this adventure called What If Canada.
So our blogging has been the main reason that our pandemic went with ease, and we also made like virtual friends through our blogging channel, and that's the reason that we have connected with so many people out there. So just a tip for fellow bloggers and upcoming bloggers: if you're here in Canada or elsewhere away from your family, you can probably connect with like-minded people or people with the same niche, so that you don't feel lonely at times and there is someone to talk to.
Yeah, in fact, for us, we made a lot of virtual friends who had blogging as their interest area also, and they were also exploring it during the pandemic. We did a lot of collaborations with them. We did a lot of pass the drink challenges and all sort of things with them, and we never felt lonely because of that. Even though everybody was at home, still we were not lonely. We were engaged online, and we were having a lot of fun. Even though we did miss our family a lot, it's been more than a year, we have been able to go back home. But what really connected them with us was every day they knew what were we up to because of our Instagram page.
There were times wherein we didn't post anything for the single day, and we got a message from our family that what's happening, why didn't you post today?
Yeah.
And what special did you make today? There's nothing, we didn't find anything on your page. So that was really hilarious at times.
So Instagram has been really a boon for us during the pandemic, even like for our family, for ourselves. So we really enjoyed, and I think 2020 gave us that time to explore our interest areas and find what we really like to do and share it with the world and take it to another level. So the another aspect of pandemic was being demotivated because you are always at home and you have very less things to do. So how did we take that to our advantage? Did we ever get demotivated?
So there were times wherein we were really demotivated as well. We didn't grow at a very lightning speed. Like today it's 500 followers and tomorrow it's like maybe it's 5,000, 7,000. So there were times wherein the growth was stagnant, the engagement was really low, the post didn't perform well, but nevertheless we kept on going because this particular thing really requires a lot of effort.
Yeah, and also we were demotivated at times, and I almost felt like let's leave it and let's move on, because honestly blogging requires a lot of time, and the time and effort you put in, it doesn't give you instant results. So it is demotivating when you are starting out, and even after a year I would say there are times when we are demotivated, but how we change that and keep us motivated is we started doing a lot of brand collaborations. I think within 2 or 3 months by April we were doing a lot of brand collaborations. We started doing a lot of influencer engagement campaigns, and that was something which boosted our morale as well as boosted our page. We got more visibility, we got more engagement. So now it wasn't just us who was making food at home and posting on our page, but now we had people looking up to what we are going to post next, what we are going to do next. So that was a kind of responsibility which we had, and that motivated us to do better every day.
So it's not only about like just posting content out there, it's also about changing your strategy, tweaking your page every now and then just to see that how the posts are performing, why is your engagement going low. So you got to play around with different things. So we'll be covering those certain strategies in our upcoming vlogs as well. So it's going to be quite interesting as a part of this new series.
And we are going to tell you why from Instagram we also started making YouTube videos. So we are going to discuss that. We are going to tell you a lot of strategies of how from those 500 followers at the beginning of pandemic to ending the year with 11k followers. We are going to discuss all of that in our upcoming videos.
And if you have any other questions related to blogging, vlogging, or any other thing, just reach out to us on Instagram. Our handle is WhatUpCanada, and we are more than active and we have been helping people out there. So we'd be more than happy to help you guys as well.
Yeah, so let's connect, let's grow together, and let's stay motivated.
If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And until next time.
Why do we always say hit that like button, comment and subscribe to our channel? Because that is how the algorithm works. If you are going to like the video, if you are going to comment, or if you are going to subscribe to our channel, YouTube is going to show it to a lot more people, and that is what we really want to do. Because as we told you, this was our passion which has become a side hustle for us, and we put a lot of hard work on keeping our Instagram and YouTube active. We have been working almost 15 to 18 hours every day, so that is why we always say subscribe to our channel, because that is something which would really help us and would help us grow more on YouTube.
Yeah. So until next time, take care of yourself, your family, and stay connected.
Bye bye.